I'm not mad at her. Shit, she did what she used what she got to get what she wants. She got a sucker.
What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be reacting to a video from India Michelle titled Brittany Renner Secures the Bag. Let's go ahead and get right into this video. So here we go.
When it comes to, I'm going to give y'all my opinion on both ends, right? When it comes to PJ, you're dumb as a bag of rocks, okay? You're dumb as a bag of rocks. And nobody should feel sorry for you because the girl already let you know up front. You know, she wrote a book about how many dudes she slept with, people in the entertainment.
Oh my God!
I mean, so right off the bat, I mean, PJ Washington should have known better. I mean, Brittany's been glorifying this for years. She wrote a book, right? She's been on Instagram Live talking about how athletes are dumb and things of that nature. I understand what he's 19, but I mean, bro, you got to be accountable for your actions, right? You have to see the writing on the wall and take people's experiences, right? Things that you've seen, that you've witnessed, obviously her exposing herself, and you have to do better, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, that's just the bottom line. But what are your thoughts on that?
No, I'm just thinking, I'm curious if he knew this and still decided,
obviously,
you know what I mean? And still decided to go forward with it and maybe thought, you know, the best of her, but thinking like, oh, maybe I can change, like maybe I'm different. You know what I'm saying? He could have had a different thought process about it, which obviously led him to like the end result, which is now it is what it is. But
I mean, unfortunately, that's a beta mentality. Mm-hmm. I mean, you can't change a woman. I mean, she's 29. You know what I mean? Mm. By that age, you are what you are.
She even made a video about how this is how, you know, the best, basically in so many words, what she was saying was the best lick is to get over on a damn NBA or athlete because they're stupid. And you proved her right. You're dumb because why? And you seen the video and still decide to sleep with her unprotected, get her pregnant, wipe her up, and then want to see.
Right, that's facts. Yeah. I mean, like I've said in previous videos, money doesn't make you. Right? Money doesn't make you a better person. It simply amplifies who you are, right? So if he was beta before money, he's still going to be beta after money, right? Yeah. And unfortunately, for men that are watching this, women are going to look at you, if you're a beta, as food, right? Like lunchtime, you know what I mean? So that's just what it is, right? I mean, you look at social media, like, women are looking for come-ups. People are looking for come-ups, and you're a walking target, right? So what are your thoughts on that?
No, but that's the thing, especially if you know, like, you're an athlete, correct? And you're in the NBA, whatever. You know there's going to be women that are going to flock to you for not just for your personality. Let's just put it that way, you know? Yep. So it's important to obviously put yourself in a position where you're like, I know these girls are going to come at me for certain things. Yes, I could have my fun, but let me protect myself.
See, that's the thing. You know, he should have went in. He should have went out.
That's the thing. So that's why
he got caught up. Maybe, that's what happened.
Maybe it just kind of like obviously like went on for too long. Who knows what the situation is between them? But
she probably whispered sweet nothings in his ear.
Yeah.
Got him caught up.
Young, impressionable.
Yeah. And she was scouting him in university, right? When he was 17, 18. You know what I'm saying? So she was molding and prepping.
So there you go then. So maybe he was thinking, I'm not even big yet. I am sure he had people saying, hey, have you really looked her up? Have you seen her IG? Have you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And other friends of his that would have said otherwise, or other teammates that would have said something.
Here and call foul by saying, oh, you was basically playing me all along. No, you played yourself. And that goes back to the video. What was that video I did? Basically being annoying. And this goes back to when you can't depend on money to get you to have success within your relationship. You have to have, the game has to be in you, not on you. And with him, the game is just on him.
Facts. And what she's saying is he has money, but he's not that dude. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? The game has to be in you, meaning you need experience. You need certain teachings from a father or maybe somebody that you respect that's a man, that's ultimately going to instill some common sense in you. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it is what it is, and it's unfortunate, right? Because I think she got him for 18 years, over $200,000 a month, something ridiculous. If he injures himself, or God forbid he has a family emergency, you know what I mean? Like that's taking away from his livelihood, right? That's taking away from his family as well, right? So what are your thoughts on that?
No, but that's this is why you need to be careful. This could be, the thing is, it may not even be on this scale, but like something at a smaller scale can happen to a lot of people, correct? Or men specifically, let's say, right?
Yeah.
So that's why it's always careful to vet out the person that you're with, making sure you do your research on them, spend enough time with them before, like, you know what I mean? Obviously, wrap it up, okay? Like, don't make your situation worse if you haven't even vetted out the person.
Yeah.
Okay, then you go unprotected, and then something happens, and then you find out after the fact that like this woman may have ulterior motives. Oh my God, like.
But
you know?
in this situation, he vetted out the person because it was public information. He just
disregarded it.
He just disregarded it.
Okay.
He saw the signs.
Yeah.
And he's like, nah, I'm good. Like, let me, you know what I mean? Let me try a
Maybe
1-2 and try to swoop in and see what I can do, right? But I mean, he got played, right?
Yeah.
And unfortunately, that's on him. You can't really blame the woman in this situation.
Yeah.
Because she told the world who she is, right?
Yeah.
So you gotta wise up and ultimately move accordingly.
You know what I'm saying? His game is, I'm an NBA player. I'm a brand new NBA player. I got a little money in my pockets. You should with me just from that. Oh yeah, she you all right. 18 years worth of child support. That's how she you. You know what I'm saying? You were supposed to leave. You know what I'm saying? Not wife up, pregnant. Now you somewhere looking stupid. And to be honest, and I'm not gonna tell a man what to do with his own. But to be honest, I would have looked at that video and be like, yeah, I gotta stay away from her. I got to stay away from her because she's one of those, if I even slip, I wouldn't even want to her in the damn condom pop.
Right. It's not worth it. Like, I don't care how bad she is, how fat her is. What is her mentality saying? You know what I mean? What's her personality saying?
Yeah.
Because let's be honest, a woman's looks, you know, over time, that's not going to last forever, right? At the end of the day, what kind of person is she? Is she going to hold you down? Is she going to be a good mother? Is she going to be a good person? Is the personality matching the body? That's the key question, right?
Yeah, but this is how a lot of guys get trapped, correct? Like, they fall for, what is it, big butt and a smile? Like, you know what I mean? They fall for it, and then unfortunately things don't go the way they expected, thinking that, oh, just because she's beautiful, that's what's gonna be like sustaining their relationship, right? When that's obviously not the case. This is why it's important to balance it out. Of course you want someone that is attractive to you and that is beautiful in your eyes and things like that, right? But also don't just completely disregard the person to their core values and what they represent and things like that. That's really important to make sure you get that in order.
She's letting you know she has no respect for you. She ain't have respect for you from jump. She was just so happy to be lucky. And to be honest with you, and like I said, I'm going back and forth between the two. I'm not even mad at her. Congratulations, Brittany. You won. For the next 18 years, you won. But you kind of told on yourself. You showed your hand a little too soon. You should have goddamn married. Let me not, because then y'all be going to be thinking I'm thinking like that.
Yeah, the sad thing about this is women are going to champion this. They're going to, yeah, sis, you know, get the bag, this and that. And what are we teaching our future women? What are we teaching our future daughters, right? And this is the culture. She got away with it. She got away with it. So like, a 16-year-old, 17-year-old is going to watch this and be like, oh, okay.
Yeah, look, so, she did it. I can do it too.
I can do it too.
Oh no.
This is the come up, right? And what you're doing is you're teaching women to be thoughts. That's really what it is. Pretty much weaponizing a child for money. And at the end of the day, the child is going to suffer, right? The child is going to resent his mother, right? He may resent the father. And this is how the cycle continues, right? Especially in our community. But what are your thoughts on that?
Well, first things first. I don't know if I would say congratulations is in order, because this is not something that needs to be praised. That's just my opinion. I understand she has her own opinion. That's fine. But personally, to me, this is not something that needs to be okayed. Okay, like this is not for using a man who thought he could trust you and then wanted to build a life with you. Maybe that was his intention, and then you go behind his back, take him for his money, and then take his child. That's not something I'm gonna glorify or give like clap my hands to. You know
I would argue to say that his mind wasn't developed at the time. It wasn't fully developed to, like, he can have an argument and say
at 19, come on. At 19, if you're 16, okay, fine, maybe I can give you that.
I mean,
but 19, nah, I really.
You ain't letting him off the hook.
No, not even him, but like, especially like, I don't agree with her. Okay, saying that like she should have waited till she got a ring and then she could have gotten more money out of him or something, or child support. I think that's where she was.
She's saying, "F it." Like, if you're gonna go this far, just go all the way.
Go all out. Nah,
go all out.
No,
ball all out.
Don't. Okay. I'm just gonna say it. Don't put yourself in the situation. Just don't do it. Be a good person.
Who, Brittany?
Yeah. Be a good person. Don't use people for money and for your own selfish ways. Don't. This is just a different.
There might be some trauma behind that. You know what I mean?
Probably.
There might be some trauma behind that.
Yeah.
To have that mindset, I mean, you got to be in a different headspace to want to do that. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah.
But anyways, let's continue.
But anywho, I'm like I said, I'm not gonna be ashamed to say I'm not mad at her. Shit, she did what she used what she got to get what she wants. She got a sucker. I'm not feeling sorry for a dude that's you already seen. I could see if she portrayed herself on social media or just and in real life as a good girl, as a good wifey, a good girl that could be a good wife, a good mother, and then, you know, a few years down the line, she, you know, you seen a video surface of her that, you know, this is what she's saying, but you saw it before you even stuck it in her, and you still did it.
All right, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and end this video. I mean, this is a lesson to all men, men watching this. Now, you may not be a basketball player, you may not be an NFL player, but you may be a 9-to-5er, right? You may be a guy making 40, 50,000 a year, and you may be going through this or potentially going through this at a lesser degree, right? So I think all men watching this need to look at the warning signs. They need to take these types of examples into consideration and apply it to your thought process so that you don't ultimately fall into this, right? Because I mean, let's be honest, at the end of the day, a woman like this specifically is going to weaponize a child. And as a father, you're going to be caught up in the middle, right? You're going to be seeing your child every other weekend. You're going to be going through the court system for what? You know what I mean? Yeah. For a piece of ass. Like it's not worth it. You know what I mean? It's not I don't care how bad she is. It's not worth it at the end of the day. But what are your final thoughts?
Okay. So I understand you're trying to give a lesson to the men, to the lesson to the women. Okay. How about you don't use people? That would be a first step. Maybe fix whatever internal struggles you have in your mind where you think it's okay to use people for money and for your own selfish advantage, where this is not okay. This whole situation is not okay. I don't care who it is, if it's just some random girl down the street or if it's like whatever IG Instagram. Big model. I don't care. This is not how you treat people, and this is not okay to continue to see this, because what's going to happen, just like what we said before, other girls are going to see this, okay? It's going to continue the cycle because they see one girl saying, oh, she got the basketball player. She vetted him out when he was young. And look at how it ended up for her. She ended up winning, right? That's what they're going to see. And then they're going to think that's okay.
Yeah, and
which not what I agree
which is not okay. And the entitlement continues, right? See, these are examples as to why modern women feel entitled to a man's money. They feel entitled to a man's resources because of these specific examples. Yeah. Because let's be honest, majority of women look towards celebrities for inspiration, for validation, for direction. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate, right?
Yeah.
So
no, they're chasing luxury when, hey guys, just FYI, to have good income and having a certain net worth is meant to support the loved ones around you and to help other people in need and to help your community and your family have a better life, right? That's the whole point of having good income. It's not to say, like, the women out here that are like, oh, I need a guy to spend all this money on me. He needs to have a certain amount of money because I need that. That's not the point. The point is that it's supposed to support the people around you,
Right.
not just you,
Yeah.
know? So anyways,
It's just a broken mentality, but
Yes,
you know, it
anyways.
is what it is, right?
Yeah.
So anyways, guys, we're going to go ahead and end this video. If you like this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time.
Bye, guys.